It's your boy! What's up, SBTV Nation? You got the dream in the house, and as you can tell, it's hard to keep
the Chicago Blackhawks and the Golden State Warriors, man. You know what? Hey, you called it, brother. Big ups to you on that. Big ups to you for getting involved in futures, man.
Yeah, the futures saved. You know, our futures came through and saved the day. We finished absolutely strong. We were very lucky. As you know, it just looked shaky for a minute, and you know, finally down the stretch, some things just started happening like they were supposed to. Big ups to the Golden State Warriors yesterday. They came in and handled their business. Didn't play around with the game. They were on point from the minute like the minute it started. They looked like they weren't having it. Cleveland, man, I tell you, the real Cavs finally showed up.
Oh, definitely, man. That was actually pretty painful to watch at times. I mean, the Cavs, man. Everybody except for my boy didn't even have a good game.
No, especially to be talking about the greatest player in the world prior to that. And you guys, you know, I've said this at the beginning of the basketball season. I'm just thinking, and I like LeBron. I like LeBron James as a person, even as a player, as a talent. I do like him. However, I did not like the way he went from Cleveland to Miami with the press and all that. I don't mind him going. I didn't like the press thing, though. But I didn't like him leaving Miami, going back to Cleveland. I thought that was, you know, I thought Miami rolled out the red carpet for him, took care of him. And then, you know, I'm a loyal type of guy. You know, when somebody does something for me, you know, I'm kind of loyal to them. And I get it. It's sports and, you know, about money and all of that. But I really didn't like him leaving Miami, kind of abandoning them because he kind of really didn't live up to the expectations in Miami. Yeah, he did win, you know, some titles, but, you know, it was expected to be won a lot more. And I thought that he abandoned them and went back to Cleveland. And, you know, as fate would have it, you know, he's the one that brought, you know, he was very involved in bringing Shumpert and JR to that team. Very involved in some of the behind-the-scenes moves as far as getting rid of Wiggins and bringing Kevin Love in. So he kind of created that little monster that he had, that he ended up, you know, dealing with. Now, I know he lost Kyrie, and I'll give him some credit for that. But you know, I never like that moving. Like some people said to me, you know, when I put the tweet out to pick Jordan and Kobe, they were like, yeah, but LeBron had nobody. But LeBron put himself in that situation.
Well, he can't, you know, he had a couple of injuries there that were big. I mean, they definitely missed Kevin Love, man. I talked to you about that. And I'm just really surprised that I did not see that in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Right.
I mean, they went crazy. I mean, the level of competition wasn't what it was in the West. I get it, but I mean, you know, you had the Celtics obviously couldn't catch a game from them. Then you had who did they play next? The Bulls sucked. And then ATL, man, I expected them to do something, at least give them a little bit of a series. You know what I mean? That's
why I had said that I thought that, you know, they got off lucky with seeing ATL as opposed to the Wizards. I thought the Wizards would have been a better pre-game to get them ready for Golden State. And then Golden State, you know, games 1, 2, and 3 for Golden State were all, you know, they were all shaky looking as far as Golden State is concerned.
Right.
And, you know, I don't know if it was Golden State, you know, got more comfortable with them along the way or what quite happened. But, you know, watching them last night, I mean, aside from that last minute, which they let J.R. Smith just go crazy with, you know, and then my thing is, well, where was that all game, player?
Yeah, you right. Well, he missed a lot of shots, too, though, dude.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, they were just, you know, they were going up and nothing was falling for a minute. Like, I want to say like the 4-minute mark, there was nothing falling. And then all of a sudden, with 2 minutes left, all of a sudden they started splashing shots. And, you know, whoever had the over must be pissed. Or the under, rather. Whoever had the under must be screaming because that looked like it was going under the entire game. And then,
it was all set to go under.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, they wanted to start going crazy. What'd they get? They must have got 20 points in the last 2 minutes at least.
They had to, and I know the under. Cause I know it was at the fourth quarter mark. I know the under over was at they needed to score 60 points to get it. And yeah, look, there you go. Cleveland scored 36. Look, they scored. Wow. It was a 68-point third quarter. Fourth quarter.
Wow.
Because they needed nuts. 60 at the fourth to get it. Because what Jonesy had tweeted out to me, Dream, you didn't do the under, and we got the under. We could have 2 overtimes. And I know he must be irate this morning.
Oh, that's a pretty rough loss, man. But hey, you know what? It is what it is, and congratulations to the Golden State Warriors for having an incredible year and coming out and just, the real Golden State Warriors showed up in the last 2 games, I want to say.
Definitely.
Last night, man, they couldn't miss. They were hitting everything. I was like, man.
You know what they were getting? They were getting, they were getting the threes right when every time Cleveland looked like they were going to make that move to step up and cause an issue, they would get a nice three-pointer out of somebody. Then the turnovers, you mentioned that to me the Texas, turnovers by the Cavs, they intercepted passes, just the turnovers, Moskov, his regular clumsy play.
Oh, brutal. That was brutal, man.
It was a bad game. You know what? It was a very bad game for the Cavs.
Yeah, it was.
Very bad
game. Seeing Moskov just fumble the ball over and over and over again, I'm like, oh, my God. Now, do you guys see what we were talking about? The nation finally caught a little glimpse of what we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. Because Moskov dude, every time the ball was in his hands, it was on the ground on the court, and Golden State was grabbing it from him.
I've been trying to tell. I don't know how long I've been trying to tell you that Moskov was big for nothing.
I know, your boy,
big, clumsy.
Unbelievable, man. But hey, you know what? At the end of the day, Golden State just outplayed them. And hey, when you're playing, one player, dude, you had Dellavedova that wouldn't even go near the hoop at all. He was like scared, dude. As soon as he got the ball, he just passed it right back to my boy.
Yeah,
my boy's like,
he
really?
He lost his nerve like 3 games, two games ago. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was bad, dude. Like I said, everybody finally showed up. And that's the thing with the NBA, as opposed to, other sports where you get these one game finishers like a Super Bowl. If you got the better talent, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you're the least talented team, can win 1 to 2 games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But over the course of a 7-game stretch, the best of 7, generally I'd say the better team is going to come out and do their thing,
You would think so, man. And it's usually how it goes over there. Very rarely do you see that. That's why you don't have like an 0-3 ever come back in the NBA.
For the most part, you're right.
It hasn't happened once.
It has happened once. Oh, I thought it.
No, man. Okay. It was like 115 series or something like that were down, where the team was down 0-3 and just couldn't get the job done.
Right.
And most, a good majority of them actually get swept in that situation, dude. So,
right.
Hey, it is what it is, and pretty good NBA season all around.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm very happy with the work we did in the NBA. Our only hiccup, the real hiccup for me was definitely the Houston Rockets LA Clippers series. That was like my one. I don't know what happened with me with that series, and then I had it. We had it. They should have won game. They should have won that game that they lost when they were down. They had them by 20 points.
Yeah, I know. I know. It should have been the Clips in Golden State, but
should have been the Clips in Golden State. That was our only hip. If that had worked right, Jesus, we might have not been on the air today.
Straight out to Vegas, player.
We might have not been on the air today, but hey, best laid plans of mice and men often go astray, and Houston was that hiccup for me as far as hoop is concerned. Other than that, it was a pretty strong finish. We did call Golden State didn't we call them at the beginning of the playoffs?
Yeah, you know what sucked for me was and I didn't talk about this because it's kind of crazy what happened, but on one of the books I play, I actually came in 6th place in a March Madness contest, and they credited my account with some money. But I never really played on the book for a long time, you know what I mean? So I just went to the book just to check some futures like a month later, and I saw some money in my account, and I was like, whoa, what is this? You know what I mean? So now I'm thinking they made a mistake. So I'm like, I can't say nothing about it or whatever. I'm just like kind of playing with it, taking some shots or whatever. So I built it up pretty good. But anyway, I ended up taking the Golden State Warriors to win the West. But the problem is with this damn book is that they capped me off at $200 on the future, bro. How dusty is that, man?
They're looking like geniuses right now. But they don't think it's dusty.
Good point.
Somebody in the marketing office getting a pat on the back right now.
Again, a bonus. They're like, yo, this cat would have killed us.
Good look for shutting down the hat.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my man got an SBTV T-shirt on.
Yeah, right, exactly. But hey, you know what? It happens, and hey, I ended up losing on the futures, man. You know what? Just because of that, I ended up doing a bunch of doggies that did not work. And hey, it is what it is. And I am ready to rock with my MLB futures, kid. But hey, what do you got? What do you got for shout outs, man? Who's retweeting our show today?
We have some retweeters on. Let me just get right to there real quick. Here we go. And we got 26 already this morning. Rick Lopez is out there. What's happening, Slick Rick? Joseph Del Rosario, Brian Strickland, Total Sports Edge, I see you, player. C. Rodriguez Jr., my boy Cloud Man Swag and the New England Patriots. JC is out there from JCP Sports. My man Cotton is out there. What's going on, player? Buddy the Dog, Razor Ramon, Benjamin Rowe, Justin Hernandez, the Moneyline Hunter, J. Rich DeMare, Danish Better, Heavy 365, Irvin is out there. Good morning, Irvin. Nicholas J. Tip Talker, Jeff Ryan, Vegas Girl 92661, Marlon, Sports Shark, and Sarat King J. Good morning to you, people.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Got my man Buster Carr out there as well, guys. So, good morning to you. Happy Hump Day. Couple of big things we got going on today. Go ahead.
And I get up this morning, and, you know, there's breakfast waiting for me.
Oh.
Coffee, and mama just smiling from ear to ear. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? And she's like, hoop, hockey are over.
Oh.
She's like, oh, it's my time now.
Oh. Yeah, because she's going to become a widow at football season.
She said, hoop and hockey are over. She had a smile. She had her credit cards out on the table. Talk about let's charge these up.
Yeah, right.
I said, fall back.
Oh, definitely. I know. I didn't even. Well, I've been so entrenched in the baseball that my bride is not going to catch a break at all.
Oh, wow.
So I went pretty crazy, man. I ended up finishing the day 5-4 on the baseball tip. Did a light play on my boy just to, just for fun at the end. But you know what? At the end of the day, I mean, and I've been catching some dogs, man. How about the Nasties layeth the smacketh down on Tampa Biscuit yesterday, man?
There was 2 huge scores yesterday, not just the Nasties. Who else was the other?
The Orioles.
Dude,
I know. I took the Phillies.
Oh, did you?
It was
the Phillies.
It was like plus 200, man. So I was like, let me just
see why.
I do see why. You know, as a matter of fact,
19-3.
As a matter of fact, my boy, the Bomb Squad, was asking me, where can we find out where if you fade the Phillies every game, what you're up? You know how I do like the $100 bettors up, like, $1,000 on a year or whatever. He wants to know if you fade in them, what it is. So I'd like to know that information, man. How much money have you made fading the Phillies all year, guys? I know that you're putting up a lot of juice every time you do it, but when they get beat, they get smoked. So you might as well just fade them with the run lines. You know what I mean?
Dude, so mad I couldn't get series wagers on the Kansas City Royals, St. Louis Cardinals, man. I would have already cashing that as well.
Yeah, you got played with that. You would have, because you won the first 2 games. You already we would have won those series.
Yeah, been done.
Oh, big ups to you on that, man. Hey, you know what? I mean, I was thinking about that, Dream. I mean, does it I don't think it pays enough money if you just take the teams, like, to win 2 out of 3. Like, you bet them, like, the first 3 games and see. Or you bet them the first 2 games and see if you can catch it and then just, like, double down on the third. I don't know. We got to kind of do the math on that and see what happens.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I didn't really think about that as well. That's a great point, actually. You know, it depends on your pitching matchups.
Yeah, exactly. Got to take a look at who's pitching coming up or whatever. But
probably not so bad with Kansas City, but with St. Louis, it's probably an issue. You know what I mean? Because St. Louis's numbers are already heavy, and then if they got the better pitchers in the matchup, it'll get even higher. But hey, we will definitely get on top of that. As now I have no basketball or hockey to attend to.
Yeah, well, you know what? We got to get primed up and ready for football season, kid. We got a lot to talk about, man, and a lot going on. And speaking of baseball, real quick, kid, how about the St. Lucia Cardinals under investigation, man?
I know, I saw that.
They're under investigation for hacking into the Houston Astros database or something like that to kind of get a look at some of their behind-the-scenes injuries and some stuff that's going on. Are they really that much worried about the Houston Astros? You thought they are who they say you are, and apparently St. Lucia is dope, man. Like, what the hell are you doing, man?
They like the New England Patriots of baseball.
Yeah, I know, right.
Apparently, though, I guess the GM, they had a GM from St. Lucia, or I think we call him St. Louis. We're from for those of you that don't know, St. Lucia is St. Louis. We've got nicknames for everybody. The GM from St. Louis is now the GM at Houston.
Okay.
Or something like that has gone on, and there's some animosity there apparently. So that's got some other behind the scenes issues as far as that's concerned. I just don't understand what all the fuss is about baseball.
Exactly. Well, hey, you know what? We'll see how that materializes. But they got like the FBI involved and all that.
I love the FBI has nothing. And I get it, guys. Whatever. But here's my thing, though.
There we go.
All right. You got nothing better to do than be involved in a baseball investigation. Really? My tax dollars is going for you to get involved in a baseball investigation? I hope it's nothing like the football one with Brady and the deflate, because I could save you a whole bunch of time.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Come on, man. Exactly. Come on, it's real. It's crime out there, by the way.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, definitely. Big ups to my man Yodo that's out there. Got P for Prez, James Harrelson, Direct Sports Solution, SBTV for Life, Tanakis. I got my man Doc. Speaking of the Patriots, what's up, Doc? How you doing out there? Him and Clown Man. The Cheese is out there as well. Good morning, guys. Thank you for retweeting our show. We really, really, really appreciate it, man. So, guys, there's something on my brain real quick that I want to kind of talk to you about. All right, so I spent a lot of time thinking last night, okay? And, as you guys know, we are committed 100,000% to making this show bigger and better every single day, okay? And, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what can we do to make the show better, okay? What can we do to grow the show and whatnot? Now, guys, listen, we all love we're all in this together. We love gambling on sports. We love it. And we're always going to focus on that. That's a big, big, big part of us. Dream and I go through some news and some sports and some everyday life stuff or whatever. But, at the end of the day, there is more to life than just gambling. You know what I'm saying? There's going out and partying. There's, just
going to work and paying bills.
Making money, all that good stuff. So my question to the nation is, what else would you like for us to incorporate into the show to make it a better show? Now, I know that, maybe it's bringing in some fantasy sports experts. Maybe it's, bringing somebody that has the dopest strip club in Miami. Maybe it's, Maybe it's, hey, what's the best destination to see the most fly females that you could find on the islands? You know what I mean?
Costa Rica.
What's the best?
All that in one show.
What's
I can give you the best strip club. I can give you the dopest females. We can do all that in like 15 minutes.
What's the best? Where's the best spot to smoke weed in Colorado? You know what I'm saying?
That one I can't tell you.
Yeah, right. I mean, just hit me up, guys. SBTV Nation. Let us know. life. You know what I'm saying? Like, gambling is cool and we do it every day. We have a blast doing it, okay? But at the end of the day, I mean, I know for a fact that I like making money. And it's not just in gambling, it's just in life itself. I love looking at beautiful females. I am married, whatever, but, you know, hey, I'm not touching, I'm just looking, whatever. But there's, you know, I like going out, I like partying, I like smoking cigars, I like doing this, doing that, you know what I mean? There's just 1,000 things that, you know, we can talk about as well, guys. So hit me up.
Multifaceted personalities. Both of us, probably why we vibe so well and get along. We share a lot of the same interests, and along with gambling, we just get into I'm a big video game guy. I clobber the Madden. This Batman game's coming out at the end of the month, June 23rd. I'll be there the day it comes out to get that. You know, also a family dude. You know what I mean? Love my little dudes, my kids, even though they drive me insane. I got one of them that's, you know, about to get, you know, locked up for holding a daycare hostage. But multifaceted personalities. We are not just the type of guys who sit around and all we want to do was gambling. We do gamble and we are heavily involved in it, but there's so many things else that we're into. You know, love of cars, obviously. You know, love nice cars. You know, it goes on for days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I want to incorporate that into, like, our website. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going out to L.A., you know, what's the best steakhouse to go to? What's the best nightclub? What's the best strip club? You know what I mean? Like, just everything, man. Guys, we are the biggest show in the world, man. And, you know, like I said, there's more to life than just gambling, you know? And
I'm a huge trap. I mean, prior to getting on the biggest show and my man Hat locking me in all it is. Before that, you know, I did a lot of traveling as well, in and outside of the U.S. It's, you know, as far as vacationing, you know, I try to get out of here as much as possible when I can. Been quite a few places and enjoy that, you know, that lifestyle as well. You know, I love cruising, going on cruises, like one of my favorite type of vacations, and all types of different destinations. Guys, like you said, it's multifaceted personalities here. So, you know, anything you guys are interested in and changing the format, making things better, we are definitely here to listen and talk about. Fleming's is dope. If I don't know if you're talking about the one in Connecticut, but Fleming's is pretty good.
Yeah, definitely the steakhouse. Yeah, so just keep that in the back of your brains, guys. Let us know what you want to, you know,
you want to bring. I'm thinking about it. It's a chain, so he's probably talking about the one that's. And you never know that Fleming's is a chain because it doesn't look like your, you know, historical chain restaurants. But Fleming's is the one in Connecticut is very nice as well. Rick Lopez.
Yeah, definitely, man. So, hey, we're looking forward to it, man. I mean, you know, football's coming up, guys. Fantasy sports is huge right now, and you already know you all play fantasy football. So,
and I gotta tell you guys that speaking of the steakhouse, STK.
Oh my God, dude!
That is the best steakhouse that I've ever been. And it's in Las Vegas. It's in the Cosmo, I believe.
I believe it's in the Cosmo. Yeah,
I believe it's in the Cosmo. That is the best steakhouse that I have ever been in. Even better than me on my own grill, which I swear I make the best steak. Period. Anyway, yo, that is. And we ate at the one at the Bellagio, the steakhouse at the Bellagio. That was probably $30 more expensive than STK, which is already off the charts expensive. And STK blew Bellagio's steakhouse away.
Yeah. STK was really, really good, man. The only thing is the music's a little crazy loud, but other than that, it was good. You know what I mean? So
the music was like
I'm not trying. It's like listening to your intro. You know when you're.
It was like a hat was in the background. I was like, yo, dude, the music is ridiculous right now. I'm trying to the point where it was actually annoying me. And I like loud music, but I mean, it was that night. I don't know. Somebody must have messed up. They can't usually have it that loud, I would assume.
Yeah, man. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. And Rick Lopez is telling me about Diablo's in Vegas dream. Oh,
Diablo's was dope. No, Diablo's was a great, get some drinks. And if you want to meet, the regular Vegas crowd, Diablo's was a great time as well. And a couple of stupid waitresses. I mean, God. Stupid as in stupid.
Like Freaky Friday type stuff. Crazy.
Yeah, Freaky Friday type.
Oh,
Diablo's was a good time if you're in. Listen, I have got to get back to Vegas.
Yes. Yes. We definitely got to plan that and do all that and do some events. And we got a lot of stuff on the plate, man. A lot of big things coming the biggest show in the world's way. So, guys, strap your seatbelt on.
I'm not a big buffet type of guy, but Aria's buffet was insane.
You liked it, huh?
I'm not a big buffet guy. I don't really like buffets because it's just everybody don't got the same sanitation qualities. So I don't really like doing buffets where everybody and their mother's up there walking around the food and touching stuff and grabbing. I don't really get down with that. But I got to say that Aria's buffet was very impressive as they had the most endless choices. And it was a very impressive buffet. And I have told you guys 100 times, if you are in Vegas, you have got to go see the Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil. If you like MJ at all, and if you grew up in that era, I don't want to we won't go into no ages, but if you're a little bit older, you know what I'm talking about. You grew up with that all. You have got to go see it. It is the best show I've seen.
Son, how dope is this instrumental in the background?
Very nice.
Oh my God! Yeah, I mean that's another thing, dude. We incorporate the music into the show. I know a lot of you guys love that. And at the end of the show, by the way, I got a new track for you. So we'll be playing that. It is Wednesday. It is Hump Day, and that's what I do because I love it. And
hey guys, one more thing. I know we got this. I think it's Copa Americana thing going on, and then there's apparently a World Cup soccer for the females happening as well. Somebody educate us. Hit me up later and see if we could get you on the show. We're obviously going to reach out to our soccer guys. I know we've talked about Jay Cass. We've talked about a couple other people that we got to reach out to and get them on here because it looks like there's some kind of different or major type of soccer event going on, and we just haven't. We've kind of neglected it because we've had the hoop and the basketball, but at this point we can move forward and get involved with some of that.
All the junkies need to get involved in something.
Right.
Something other than baseball, you know what I mean? So, but hey, I love the baseball right now, and I'm very excited about it, and ready to rock and roll, man. So let's get right into it, dude. How about that? Let's just see what else.
I haven't seen any of the women's. You know what? I might have to turn on the Women's World Cup. Are they rocking them shorts? Oh,
I know. We got to see what are the outfits with that.
What's the outfits looking like?
I know. We got. I love. You know what? Let's.
Hopefully they got on the volleyball.
Anybody got pictures of the women that played a World Cup? I'd like to see what their attire.
You know that one when I got with the girls was playing soccer with the white pants on.
Oh my God.
I have to look at that like once a week.
Yeah, I like the one too. There's one that circulates around. It's like a volleyball player. She's kind of like picking out a wedgie. Sick.
Oh, I love that one.
You know that one. That's like one of the biggest ones. And hey, Freaky Fridays is coming up Friday, man. We got Crush the Bookie coming on.
Oh, that should be a riot.
Oh, my God. It's going to be a ball, man. So, looking forward to that. So, taking a look at the card, kid, we have 1, 2, 3. Son, we got 15 games again. Unbelievable, man. So, hey, all you baseball guys, I mean, and baseball's doing backflips now that the hockey and the NBA are done. You know what I'm saying? They're feeling it. So the first game we got on the ticket. Now there is nothing during the day, dude. My day stuff has been insane this year. Really? I've noticed that, dude. I don't think all year I've had a losing day. Okay. I could be wrong. There might be one in there, but all my matinee stuff works, man. So I don't know. I mean, hey, maybe it's something I'll start looking at. But there is nothing during the day today, guys. There is just all nightcaps starting at 7:05 with the Baltimore Orioles now coming into the Philadelphia Phillies. So the way it works is they're flip-flopping. So, they're trying to make it interesting, like you said, Dream. And the Philadelphia Phillies.
I got some ideas to make it interesting.
Philadelphia Phillies are at home. Let's see. Baltimore Orioles has Ubalo Jimenez on the mound. Philadelphia has Kevin Carrera. Baltimore minus 175 with an under-over of 8. So these teams are both traveling, so you don't have to, they're traveling the same distance. Takes the same amount of time to get to where they're going because they're all doing it together. What you got there?
They should have made them take the bus, though. They shouldn't even make them get out of
son.
You guys drive. Guys, meet us. It's like the softball team because they both were kind of dusty. Meet us at the park.
Unbelievable.
At 6 o'clock.
The Phillies are like the Raiders, man.
Meet at the park at 6 o'clock. The Phillies were, well, yeah, that's probably a good analogy.
Yeah, it's like, you just fade them every time. But talk to me about who you got pitching there and what
the Raiders. When the last time was the Raiders good?
It's been a while.
Oof.
And they're always bringing in people, man. They're always bringing in,
They keep fresh cats.
Yeah. And it's just like, they don't work out. They just don't pan out. I don't know what's going on out there. Maybe they're But you know what? I got to say one thing, man. Their fans are one of the most loyal fan base in all of football.
No,
other than the
doubt.
Packers.
Be loyal.
Yeah, the Packers are as well. So,
so are the Steelers, though. You got Steelers
good
too.
point. Good point. What do you got here with Baltimore or Philadelphia? Are we fading Philadelphia from now on or what?
I'm not. I'm fading this whole game. I'm not even getting involved with this mess. Listen, I ain't trying to taint the winning ways with this. Korea is 0-0 with a 0.00 ERA. I guess he's getting his first start. Phillies are 22-44. 15-16 at home, so I guess they kind of get it done at home a little bit. The Orioles are 33-31, 11-18 on the road. Jimenez is 4-3 with a 3.19 ERA, and I could not be interested in that game.
Yeah, man. I mean, we talked about it yesterday. I think Philadelphia has 7 wins on the road, period.
Well, they're at home, though.
Yeah, I know they're at home, but I'm just saying, compared to, big difference there. And what's crazy about this team is, guys, just be careful fading them because anytime
they win at home.
Yeah, anytime you're fading a team, man. I mean, they I want to say that they beat up on someone recently. I want to say it was the Reds. So just be careful with that. I am not going anywhere near it. I took a couple of shots with Philadelphia as major underdogs, and this will be the night that they win. So I don't know, man. I'm going to fall back from it and keep it moving. But the next game we've got on the ticket is we got Tampa Bay coming into the Washington Nasties. Now, Tampa Biscuit has Matt Andriese on the mound. Washington has Jordan Zimmerman. As you know, they flip-flopping. This is another one where they're coming into they're leaving Tampa Bay and going into Washington. I do not have a line here yet, Dream, unless you do.
I have Washington minus 153, and mine's probably, I notice I'm usually like 10 points off of whatever yours is. This is the ESPN line, so
okay.
It's usually a little bit off, but I got 153. The under and over is usually solid, which is 7.5. Zimmerman's on the mound for the Nationals, my guy. 5-4 with a 3.74 ERA, 34-31, 16-12 at home are the Nationals. The Devil Rays are 36-30, 17-11 on the road. They got Andriese on the mound, and he is 1-1 with a 3.76 ERA.
Son, all these games are flip-flopped.
Yeah, I know. I remember I told you that the other day.
Every single one, all 15. So what we're saying, guys, is they basically traded home field advantage. So, they're going to the other team's house.
Which I don't know why still couldn't get I don't know why they wouldn't give me the series, though, because it's still the same teams are playing. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
I don't, whatever.
You had already cashed that.
Already cashed. That's why they didn't give me the series. Oh, the Dream gonna catch your fire right now again.
Son, when you catch fire, it's like a problem.
I am a streaky. Yeah, I am a bit of a streaky gambler. This is true.
All right. So looking at this with Tampa Bay and Washington, I mean, Washington laid it the smack it down on them yesterday. Going back to this. Zimmerman on the mound. I mean, he's been pretty good, man. Let me just pull up his numbers here and see what we've got. He's got a 3.74 ERA with a 5-4 record. This Andriese guy, I haven't seen much of him. He's got a 4.41 ERA. The Washington Nasties, I mean, scoring 4.5 runs a game. They're it went up a little bit, but statistically, they're pretty similar, guys. I took a shot with the Nasties as an underdog yesterday, and I won. But for me here, I think Tampa Bay can possibly steal a game here in Washington, so I'm going to stay away from it. But I can tell you that the over's been going over in a lot of these games where these two teams are playing. The total's going over in 4 of the last 6 Tampa Biscuit games and 5 of the last 7 Washington games as well. Washington's been winning about a third of their games in the last 18. They're 6-12. Zimmerman's a good pitcher, but it's tough for me. I took my shot yesterday, so now I'm going to, kind of fall back from betting against Tampa Bay. And, good luck with that, guys. We'll see where it ends up landing. So,
Hey, Hat, and to change the pace just for 1 second, because I know you'll love this. Andre Iguodala's odds yesterday to win the MVP for the finals from Bravada was 100-1.
And did he win it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, bro, I'm gonna throw up right now.
Calm down. Well, come on, dude. You wasn't gonna listen,
son. No. I looked. I had a book that had the best odds, and I forgot what he was. I was gonna take him, Dellavedova, and back it up with Curry and my boy.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God, dude! You just ruined my day. You ruined my day.
I've watched him, through a lot of his career. Remember when he played with the Sixers, the most. I never was the biggest fan of his game. I really wasn't. But I got to tell you something. Holmes brought it. If it wasn't for him, Holmes brought it in this series.
I feel like puking right now, dude. I really do.
Really?
Oh, that sucks. Oh my God. Oh, whatever. Hey, whatever. All positive energy, right?
No doubt.
Anyway,
that means nothing to me. I would have never taken it. That's like, so what?
I like taking crazy underdogs like that.
Yeah, you do. So you probably know when you win $50 on them. That you do. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I went upstairs and, got in bed before they announced the MVP. I just figured Curry was going to get it.
I thought he was too, but no, they did it right. They gave it to Iguodala, and the Cavs fans booed.
Of course they did.
That's dusty, dog. You can't. You cannot give the MVP. And I know LeBron was the MVP. You just cannot give it to the losing. I can't do the losing team with the MVP.
I get it. All right. So next game we got on the ticket, we got the Miami Marlins coming into the New York Stanks. Dude, I am so happy I didn't take the Stanks yesterday. Woo! Once I saw the lineup and I saw that they were sitting A-Rod and all that, I said, I'm not going to do it. Evaldi's been, up and down or whatever. But surprisingly, Evaldi's one of the he throws one of the hardest in major leagues, dude. But he was throwing hard and they were hitting the ball all over the place, dude. I blinked my eyes and it was 8-0 in that game. So Miami has Jose Urena on the mound. The Stanks have Michael Pineda. Kid, the Stanks minus 200 juice with an under-over of 7.5. Wow. What you got?
Crazy. Pineda is 7-3 with a 3.74 ERA. Yanks are 34-30, 16-11 at home. Marlins are 29-37, 12-20 on the road. Urea is 1-2 with a 4.44 ERA.
Pineda, man, I just have visions of him getting smashed by the Rangers. I got visions of him in the last game. I forgot who they played. They were on the road. Oh, man. Dude, minus 200 juice. That is a lot of juice for the Yankees to be laying with him on the mound. I got to be honest with you. If anything, guys, if you're going I don't even know if I could plug a run line there, man.
Keep it moving. Let's go.
Yeah. Keep it moving. All right. So, what do you got next on the ticket, bro?
I've got the Mets against the Blue Jays. I have the Toronto Blue Jays minus 187. The over and under is 9. The Blue Jays are 34-32 all around. They are 20-12 at home. Hutchinson is on the mound. He's 5-1 with a 5.75 ERA. The Mets 36-30, 10-19 on the road. They got Jonathan Neese going on the mound today. He's 3-6 with a 4.24 ERA.
Toronto Blue Jays, guys, you already know what they do at home, man. They're scoring like almost 6 runs a game at home. They're absolutely insane. The Mets are 6 games over 500, man. Pretty impressive. I got to give it to them. And they just beat Toronto a couple games in a row here, and they're riding a 3-game winning streak. Taking a look at this, let me see what Jonathan Neese, the last time he faced the Toronto Blue Jays, it's been a few years, so we can't even talk about that. But Toronto is sick at home. That's all I got to say about that. So I would expect them to bounce back here, to be honest with you. But I just don't know, man. I mean, Neese has been up and down this year. This is a really, really tough game for me to call. If anything, I mean, 9 runs, I have no opinion. I have to fall back.
No.
I have to fall back. I apologize about that, guys. I wish I had something there, but I'll look at it a little bit further, and we'll go from there. But next game we got on the ticket, we got the Chicago Cubs coming into the Cleveland Indians. Chicago has Mr. Wada on the mound. Cleveland has Sean Markham. I do not have a line. Do you?
I don't have a line for this. Why now? Because the Cubs are on the road?
Yeah, right.
they wouldn't know how to win.
The wind followed them over there. That's so stupid, man.
Wada's 0-1 with a 4. You know what's stupid about it is you've been playing for how long now? So I would think that they should already be able to make the adjustment with the win regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if Farmer's Almanac can tell me what the weather's going to be like 5 years from now on October 22nd, they should be able to come up with the line for the over and under in the damn Cubs game now without waiting until an hour before the game.
My man Danish Better just sent me a picture of Women's World Cup shorts, and they are not what we thought they were, Dream.
They're not dusty. Are they dusty? They got on bloomers. They rock them. Yo, you know that's the worst thing. Cloudman Swag said something that was crazy, though.
Yeah, I just got a tweet from an account that's really interesting. This dude actually follows us. My man John Acosta. How you doing, brother? We got some idiot out there saying that account belongs to us. Can you please set him straight, please? Idiot. What a jerk.
We got nothing better to do to set up.
We put your photo on it and said that this is just some fake follower or whatever.
That's
what a joke.
Me. Oh, that's me. Me and the guy at the 5 Dimes, we sitting next to each other with our fake accounts laughing.
I just followed you back, brother. So welcome to the party. How you doing out there, man?
My God.
All right, let's.
We get the craziest. I love the craziest rumors. I can't wait. We like, you know what I'm saying? We like celebrities like a National Enquirer, like losing weight because of the popcorn diet.
I can't wait. We're like the Kardashians of Twitter.
I love it.
Oh my God, dude. So all right, so what do you got for the next game, brother?
Boston Red Sox, Atlanta Braves are there. They've got Mr. Kelly's on the mound. I got it. The line is Atlanta is minus 127. I have an under and over of 8. The Red Sox are 28-38, 12-20 on the road. We have Kelly on the mound. He's 2-4 with a 5.45 ERA. The Braves have 31-34, 15-14 at home. Wood is on the mound. He's 4-4 with a 3.56 ERA. All
right, so just real quick, guys, as far as the Cubs in Cleveland, you couldn't pay me to bet that game. I'm just not betting it, so I'm going to keep it moving from that. And this game here, you know, let's take a look and see what Alex Wood and Mr. Kelly are doing, pulling it up. As you alluded to, man, I mean, Kelly's ERA is crazy, 5.45. Wow. Unreal. Boston Red Sox 10 games under 500. The Braves are 3 games under. Total's going over in 4 of the last 6 Boston games, surprisingly. And Boston is 1-7 straight up in the last 8 games. Boston, dude, why is it then when Boston is heavily favored, they win the game?
I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of a dumb question, but so I've noticed, guys, we've noticed that the Boston Red Sox being so far under 500 are heavily favored at times, and they always win those games, man. Whether it's by 1 run, 2 runs. Yesterday they won by 5. I took a shot with the Braves plus 140. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So
there's some funny picks out there going on this morning. First of all, Rick Lopez, nice job. Cloudman Swag, I absolutely love that one. And then the caveman got a pick of LeBron.
Oh,
saying
yeah,
next
yeah,
year
yeah.
I'm taking my talents to Golden State.
Son, if he leaves Cleveland, I'm gonna be a rap with him. Son, you're stuck there now, man. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
He's stuck there now.
Rick Lopez, I do like that, but I'm just not. You know, I don't know, guys. It's me. I don't know about you. I like light tattoos on my ladies. Just light. I like the tramp stamp in the back, and like some easy somewhere else Around the ankles a little sexy. The thigh is cute. Something small on the back, but like that sleeve stuff and that, yeah. I'm good with. I don't like girls. I don't like my ladies with. I mean, of course, there's always exceptions to every rule.
Yeah, right.
But I'm not the biggest fan of the ladies being all tatted up.
I got you.
Like looking like hoop players. Who got more tat than basketball players? They look like billboards.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right. I mean, like Birdman and J.R. Smith and all that. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Let's see. So, Alex Wood, middle of the road pitcher, man. The Boston Red Sox, if you're taking them guys every game, you are down like serious money right now, kind of screaming and kind of wanting to do something else with your life right now because you're almost down $1,800 betting the Boston Red Sox every game. The Atlanta Braves, I've been watching them a little bit, man, and they're only giving minus 125 juice today. It may be something to take a look at, guys. I don't know. We'll keep it moving from that. I think that's kind of a little bit of a nasty game there. Next game we got on the ticket, we got the Detroit Tigers coming into the Cincinnati Reds. And, wow, dude, here you go, Dream. This might be a no-score first inning.
No-score first inning.
We got Detroit got David Price on the mound. Cincinnati has Cueto on the mound. Pretty much even money all across the board with an under-over of 7. This should be a really, really good game.
It should be a pretty good game. The Reds are 29 and 35, 17 and 13 at home. Cueto's 4-4 with a 2.85 ERA. The Detroit Tigers are 34 and 31, 16 and 13 on the road. Price is 6 and 2 with a 2.44 ERA.
All right, guys. Remember well, you know what though, Dream? Cueto has, he's good and all, but I've seen him get into jams.
Price too.
And yeah, I mean, Price has been pretty good, but
No, but remember the second game of this? I know it's early. Remember that game? That second game of this, he got blown up.
Yeah. Here's the challenge we have with a no-score. Well, here's the challenge I have personally with a no-score first inning, guys. We talked about this. The Detroit Tigers on base percentage, they're number 1 in the league, and also batting percentage. So. You may catch one guy on base in that first inning, Dream. So, I bet you if you did I would never do a score first inning here, but
right.
Just keep that in the back of your brain, dude. You might get that little tight run. Yep. And be screaming.
That's why you got to pick your spots with the no score first inning. I'm very selective in it, and if. A lot of it, there's some stats in it, and then a lot of it is just some gut feeling too. And then it's just some situations where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna pass. I'm not even gonna try this one. So,
right.
It's not one of those things that you're trying to pop every day, same team, plugging it. You're not running it like that. You're kind of picking and choosing and trying to find the right combo. And honestly, this one is not floating my boat, so I'm not going near it.
No. And Detroit Tigers, their starting pitching's been pretty decent, man. The relievers have only pitched 6.5 innings in the last 3 games. So, they're going an average of 7 innings a game here. So, where the Reds, 14.5 innings in the last 3. So, the Reds' bullpen might be a little bit tired here. That's a lot of innings for relievers, man. In the last 3 games, that's like, they're only coming, that's like 5. Their starters are only pitching like 4 innings. Crazy. Something to take a look at, guys. So the bullpen may be a little bit tired there. I just can't be. You can't bet against Cueto either. So we'll keep it moving from there, guys. So St. Lucia coming into the Minnesota Twins today. St. Lucia has Carlos Martinez on the mound. Minnesota has Tom Malone. St. Lucia minus 132, and I'm looking for a total. Just give me a second. What do you got for a total there?
St. Lucia's total is 8.
All right, and talk to me about the respective pitchers there, bro.
Yes, sir. We got Martinez on the mound for St. Louis. St. Louis is 43 and 21. Amidst a little bit of controversy right now, they are 17 and 14 on the road. Martinez is 7 and 2 with a 2.93 ERA. The Twins are 34 and 30, 20 and 12 at home. Malone is 2 and 1 with a 4.15 ERA. I kind of like the no-score first inning in this game, but it's hard to go again. I know it's hard to mess with the Cardinals because they hit the ball well. So I said I kind of like it. Probably not, though.
They're okay. They're not They're not an offensive juggernaut. The way St. Lucia's been winning their games is defense, dude. They're number one in the league in defense. I mean, they're. I say this all the time, man. You know, they're outfield, they're infield. I mean, they make circus catches. They stop base hits. I mean, their defense is just incredible. That's what's keeping them in. You know, being over 20. You know, they're 22 games over 500, man.
Yep.
The Minnesota Twins. I mean, they can hit the ball at home, so you got to just be careful with that. You know, they're 4.72 runs a game at home. They are only, guys, 4 games over 500 now. The Minnesota Twins have fell off substantially, man. They are 1-7 straight up in the last 8 games. If you have been fading the Minnesota Twins, you are in a hell of a good shape, man. Tom Malone, 4.15 ERA. Carlos Martinez, 2.96 or 2.97. Dude, this is a tough game for me, man. St. Louis ERA on the road as well as number 1 in the league. I don't think I can touch this game either, guys. You know what? I go from a day where I have like 100 games I love to a day where there's like I can't make heads or tails of the card. So, hey, you know what? That's discipline, man. You got to kind of be disciplined sometimes. If you don't love it, don't force it. So I will keep it moving from there. Next game we got on the ticket, we got the Milwaukee Brewers coming into the K-Sizzle Royals. Milwaukee has Michael Fires on the mound. K-Sizzle has Joe Blanton. K-Sizzle minus 132 with an under-over of 8. What you got there, brother?
The Milwaukee Brew Crew. Let me see what I got. I'm looking for them. Here they go. Fires is 3-6 with a 4.04 ERA. The Brewers are 24-42, 13-18 on the road. Kansas City is 36-25, 19-11 at home. Blanton is got no decisions and is a 1.80 ERA.
All right, so I have not seen much of this Blanton guy. I'll be honest with you. I have seen Fires, though. I mean, listen, you guys, you're looking at Fires' record there. He's got a 3-6 record with a 4.04 ERA. But I remember him going into St. Lucia and shutting their asses right down. This Brewers team, 18 games under 500. They are a pesky team, even though K-Sizzle's been laying the smack it down on them. But I don't like this game either, man. It's tough. It's just a tough card today. I think Fires can come down and he can have a stellar game. So I don't know. I got to see what he's done as of late. We got to keep it moving though, and I don't know. I got a lot of homework to do to try to find something. If I find anything at all, Dream. I mean, it's Wednesday. You know, some days on Wednesdays I go and just kind of chill with the bride, just kind of keep her. Keep her calm or whatever. So this may be a no play so far. Next game we got on the ticket, we got 6 more. We got the Pittsburgh Pirates coming into the Chicago White Sox. Them White Sox bats have been terrible, guys. They can't score runs at all. Got shut out. Let's see. Pittsburgh has Jeff Locke on them. They got shut out 3-0 yesterday. The White Sox have John Danks. Pittsburgh minus 120 with an under-over of 8. Talk to me, bro.
Mr. Danks, 3-6 with a 5.29 ERA. The White Sox are 28-35, 16-12 on at home. The Pirates are 37-27, 16-16 on the road. Locke is 3-3 with a 4.90 ERA.
All right, so taking a look at this game, guys. I mean, you can't fathom betting the Chicago White Sox. If you look at this smart chart, Dream, every single category Pittsburgh is superior to them in runs for, runs against, runs differential, ERA, hits, walks, strikeouts, offensively and defensively. John Danks has a 5.08 ERA for the White Sox. Jeff Locke has been kind of dusty too, man, with a 3-3 record. Don't even think of taking the over either, guys. I mean, you got to remember, dude, the White Sox just can't hit, man. They're 0-5 straight up in the last 5 games. I don't know. This has nasty written all over it as well. In the last 3 games, let's see. The last 3 games, dude, Pittsburgh has shut out their opponents in the last 3 games. Very interesting. And let's see. As far as
two of them was
right.
Sox.
The 2 of them are the White Sox, exactly. And listen to this. The White Sox, dude, in the last 3 games, 1 run. 1 run in 3 games, bro. Wow.
Well, they obviously are not interested.
Well, maybe that hockey and hoop are over. Maybe they'll get back to
Yeah, it was especially the Blackhawks.
Yeah, right, exactly.
They had to be all over the Blackhawks. That's their boys.
Yeah, right. They got their money with the Blackhawks now. But so I don't know, guys. You know what? I mean, and just when you think, you want to start maybe doing a team total or something like that, they'll start scoring runs. So I don't know, man. That's just some trends that we're pointing out. Pittsburgh's overall defense is number 2 in the league, only second to St. Lucia. I don't know. No opinion here either, man. Guys, I got to take a look at how this. I got to see how this flip-flopping home field does. You know what I mean? Because you never know. I mean, some teams travel better than others. I don't know, man. Because it's like, you've got a team that, let's say they lost 2 games in away. Now they're coming home, but they still got in their brain that they lost the first 2 games versus this team. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's going to be a tough card tonight. I got to be honest with you. So, guys, tread lightly and be careful. Next one we got on the ticket is the Houston Astros coming into the Colorado Rockies. I have no total on this, but Houston has Brett Oberholzer on the mound. Colorado has Kyle Kendrick. Houston minus 120 with an under-over of nothing posted yet. What you got?
I got 10.5.
Okay.
All right. Kendrick is 2-8 with a 5.87 ERA for the Rockies, who are 28-36 all around. They are 13-18 at home. The Astros are 38-28 all around, 15-14 on the road. Oberholzer's 1-1 with a 2.25 ERA.
Until he comes to Coors Field, baby. Coors Field, as you guys know, is the number 1 ball hitters park in MLB. And I'm taking a look at what the Houston Astros have been doing as of late. I mean, dude, God, what did they? How many runs they have yesterday?
I don't know.
They put up a lot of runs yesterday, man. I want to say they have 9 runs a game in the last 3. And, taking a look at what Colorado does at home, dude, 5.19 runs a game, and Houston on the road just under 5. You have a total of 10 and a half. I get it. Maybe we get it down to 10 and play the over. I don't know if I want to do that yet, just because Oberholzer has been okay. Maybe we get a look at this game and see what they do and then pound it on the next game. I don't know yet, but guys, I am sorry, but I cannot bet that game either. I will let you know, though. If I feel froggy, maybe I'll get involved with it. But the total has gone under in 6 of the last 8 Colorado games. But remember, they have not been at Coors Field. Colorado is 1-6 straight up in the last 7 as well. Got to be pissed off a little bit getting their asses kicked by the Astros here and there, man. So we'll keep it moving from there. The Astros are 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games. I hope the Kid Picks hasn't been fading them in the last 5, because you're in trouble. Let's see. Next game we got on the ticket, we got the LA Angels coming into the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now the Arizona Diamondbacks have a hitter's park as well, and they do pretty well. They do pretty well at home. I was able to bet them as a dog 2 games, and I was able to cash on one of them. Let's see. LA has Hector Santiago on the mound. Arizona has Chase Anderson. LA minus 115 with an under-over of 8.5. Talk to me about this one.
The Angels are, 33-32, 14-17 on the road. Santiago's 4-3 with a 2.59 ERA. Anderson 2-1 with a 2.82 ERA for the Diamondbacks, who are 31-33, 15-16 at home.
All right, so, the Arizona Diamondbacks, I really like what they do at home. I mean, they're ranked number 2 in the league at home, scoring just under 5 runs. The LA Angels, they do not scare you with their bats. I mean, they're 22nd in the league in scoring. I kind of want to take – I like this Diamondbacks team, man, because they're always underdogs, and they always end up being a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday they were plus 165. I lost that, whatever. I mean, I lost, dude. The games I lost, bro, they were heavy underdogs. They were plus 140, plus 165, and plus 200, or plus 195, rather. So whatever. I mean, I incorporate those in my losses. It's no big deal. But taking a look at this, I mean, I think Arizona can possibly get the job done with Chase Anderson on the mound. The over is going over in 4 of the last 6 Angels games. Arizona's 4-1 straight up in the last 5. They did beat the Giants and the Angels back-to-back, and they lost yesterday. So, might be a team I might get involved in. I'll let you guys know later on. 3 more games on a ticket, and we got to get out of here this morning. We got the San Diego Padres coming into the Oakland A's. San Diego has Despaigne on the mound. Oakland has Jesse Chavez. Oakland minus 190, kid, with an under-over of 7.5. Talk to me.
Chavez, 2-6, 2.64 ERA. The Athletics are 28-39 all around, 11-18 at home. The Padres are 32-35, 16-6 on the road, 16-16 on the road. Despaigne is 3-4 with a 4.38 ERA.
All right, so the record is a little skewed a little bit. I mean, you're looking at a 4.33 ERA. I get it. So he has not been this good, Despaigne. But remember, the Padres don't score runs for him. I mean, they had 3 games in a row where they didn't score 1 run for this guy. So, you know what, guys? I mean, this is a really tough game. I mean, how the hell do you back the Oakland A's giving all that juice to anybody? I don't think they have any business giving that kind of juice, but they'll probably win the game. But for me, I am not taking that at all. And they're not. Both of these teams aren't traveling that far either. They're in the same state. So, last 2 games we got on the ticket. We got the San Francisco Giants. I hit that yesterday with Lincecum, kid. It was a stomach ache. They were up by, I want to say, 1 run going into the bottom of the 8th, and then all of a sudden they went ham. Houston has Houston, my bad. San Fran has Madison Bumgarner on the mound. Oh, here you go, Dream. Bumgarner versus Felix.
Oh, that's the matchup we were discussing.
There you go, player.
It's going to be heavy juiced up, guys, if you're looking for the no-score first inning in this particular matchup.
What if you parlayed that with Price and Cueto?
You could do that. I don't like that one, though.
Yeah, I know. We talked about Detroit getting on base, but
yeah.
Talk to me about Bum and King Felix.
Felix is 9-3 with a 3.38 ERA, and Felix got smoke showed his last outing in the first inning. He gave up 8 runs.
Gave up a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, kid, in the bottom of the first inning. My God.
The Mariners are 29-36, 13-19 at home. The Giants are 35-31, 18-13 on the road. Bumgarner, who apparently they say pitches better on the road, is 7-3 with a 3.16 ERA. I am going to have my eye on it. I probably am going to play this one relatively lightly, as, we made some money yesterday. We made some money the day before, so I'm up pretty decent, so I may get involved in this. I am sending the majority of that money home, though.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not trying to lose it all back on baseball.
And Safeco Field, from what I understand, is a pitcher's favored ballpark. And let's see, last year there was only an average of 6.5 runs per game there. So, something to take a look at, man, especially when you got these pitchers on the mound. I mean, the under-over 6.5. The only thing is, actually it's 6, dude. It's 6.
I see it.
Wow. Yep. Wow. I don't know, guys, but I can tell you this much, man. I was jumping up and down, kicking and screaming over that Oakland and San Diego over yesterday was 6.5. It made no sense. Kid, they scored 11 runs in that game, dude.
I know.
It was sick. So I wish I went ham on that because I really like that. But, dude, having a total of 6 here, oof. The way Felix has been pitching in the last 2 outings, I don't know, man.
Calvin Spag just posted a picture of LeBron. It says you can't wear shirts like this and expect to win big games. He got a Cowboy shirt on.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. So the final game we got on the ticket here is the Texas Rangers coming into the L.A. Dodgers. Texas has Wandy Rodriguez on the mound. L.A.
Here's your parlay.
Yeah, maybe. Well, Texas bats are pretty good, so be careful. L.A. Angels have Clayton Kershaw. L.A. minus 270 juice with an under-over of 6.
We got Clayton Kershaw on the mound. 25-3 with a 3.21 ERA. The Dodgers are 37-28, 25-10 at home. The Rangers are 35-30, 20-14 on the road. Rodriguez is 3-2 with a 3.03 ERA. I might parlay those two no-score first innings.
I like the over in this game.
Okay.
I like the over 6.
I kind of like that too.
I like the over 6. 6 is not a lot of runs, guys. It's less than 1 run per inning. And I know Kershaw is the bomb and all, but dude, he came out of the game in his last outing, and the bullpen gave up a few runs right out the gate. I mean, like right out the gate. The minute he walked into the dugout, all of a sudden, I think it was Diego started scoring all these runs. I was like, oh no. So taking a look at this, I mean, both offenses are pretty good, guys. You got to remember, Texas is 4.5 runs a game, and LA is just under 4.5 as well. So, you add the pitchers in. I mean, an under-over of 6. Wandy Rodriguez, 3.03 ERA. I get it, and I know the under is going under in 4 of the last 5 of these Dodgers games and 5 of the last 6 Texas games, but I expect one of these teams to, get on the pitcher. I don't know which one. It'll probably be the Dodgers. I'm leaning under. I'm sorry, over. My bad. I'm leaning over, but I don't know if I'm going to play it though, guys. I mean, that's tough because it could be a 1-0 game in the 7th inning. So, Dream, I think that does it for the MLB card, kid. I don't really have much to discuss, but you're feeling a no-score first-inning parlay, huh?
I am feeling it, but you're probably better off playing it separate. But, the payout is going to be better if you put it together. It's both at 10 o'clock, so I got some time. So, guys, look for me around 9 to let you know what's up. And maybe I may even hit you up earlier if I see something that I like better. It's going to be easy, guys. $25. Come on. You know how I say $25. He's no score first innings there. A shot in the dark. It's like roulette. So, but I do like I like the San Fran-Seattle one a lot more than the Dodgers-Rangers one. I got to be honest with you.
All right.
But we'll take a look.
All right. Sounds good. And then Detroit, remember what I told you about that? Detroit loves to get on. They can get on base, man, and stomach ache that no score first inning all day long. So I like to see what Detroit's average is. I know that Team Rankings website has that, so we'll take a look and see what Detroit's percentage is as far as scoring in the first inning, and we'll take a look at the Cincinnati Reds. I know that they don't scare you or whatever. So that's pretty much it, guys. I don't have a lot of baseball today. There's 15 games, but I think it's a nasty card, and I think you really got to be careful today. I know a lot of you guys, you probably cashed with Golden State, and you're happy about that and all that, and you're looking for some more games today. Just go easy, because it can go either way today, man.
Hey, guys, I don't know if you guys have been watching, but, I wasn't the biggest futures guy. Hatter does a lot more futures than me. I'm starting to, come around a little bit, but, I got to be honest with you. That little series, that future one that I took, that parlay with the Blackhawks and with Golden State, that turned my basketball season, at the end after losing with the Clippers, kind of was dusty. That turned it all around for me. And I got a great, I got a big payday on that hit yesterday. So, if you haven't been watching, if you haven't been paying attention or haven't been doing it, something for you to take a look at as, it's something you put in and you kind of forget about. It's almost like, like a savings account or a CD or something. You kind of forget about it. And then all of a sudden you turn around, you're like, hey, I got this in. I got this hitting. And you know what was nice? I was able to sit back yesterday because I did like the under, and I would have got smoked with the under. I like Golden State too, so I don't know how I would have did it, but I did like the. But I was, after I reevaluated, I'm like, I got this. I got the parlay about to come through, so there's no reason to even play, as I was going to get paid regardless. So it was nice having that in the bank.
Well, you know what? I did actually have the black. I told you guys I had in the hockey. I had all 4 of the final 4 teams in a future. I cashed, but I don't have the money yet because my Chicago Blackhawks to win the Stanley Cup. It's parlayed with a game that Golden State played the Grizzlies with, which I won. And I parlayed it with the Washington Nasties to win the World Series, dude. It pays almost $11,000. So I got to have to wait, and I hope the Nasties turn their season around and start doing their thing. I mean, hey, they are the number 1 team still odds-wise to win the whole thing. So I turned that into something where it pays almost $11,000.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I am on a mission to catch $100,000, guys, as you know. And I will keep you updated on that as well. But I love that photo with Clown Man Swag. Big ups to him on that. Big ups to Big Splee Picks. I got Sports Talk Johnny. I've got Dog saying Blanton sucks. All right, man. We'll take a look at that. SBTV for Life is on here. System Pick 63 is giving me some information about the Reds bullpen being skewed because yesterday's starter got injured in the second inning. Okay, cool, man. Appreciate that information. And Stephanie Callie's on there as well, Dream. So,
I saw her.
What you got to guys, remember, at the end of the show, I'm going to be playing my track of the week, so stay tuned for that. And we'll go. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You got to go, so it's all good. But go for it, man. What you got?
Everybody that's been retweeting the show, we got Sports Talk Johnny, Big Splee Picks, Jason Riley, KMVU, Jerry Cristani, APB, the pick is out there, G Rose, Richard Comic, get a Vegas bookie, spot bet, Christos, Boston Boy, P for Prez, James Harrelson, Tanakis, SBTV for Life, Doc the Cheese, Buster Carr, Rick Lopez, Joseph Del Rosario, Brian Strickland, Total Sports Edge, Shiva Rodriguez Jr., my man Clown Man Swag, JC is out there, my boy Cotton, what's going on, player, Buddy the Dog, Razor Ramon, Benjamin Rowe, Justin Hernandez, Moneyline Hunter, Rich Demare, Danish Better, Heavy 365, Urban, Nicholas J, Tip Talker, Jeff Ryan, Vegas Girl 92661, Marlon, Sport Shark, and Sirach King J. Guys, I've mentioned to you about the soccer events that's going on. You got that Copa Americana, and you also have the World Cup for ladies. I don't know if my man, cousin Pete over at the Fake Fam has anything. We will be in contact with him today as to try to get him on the show possibly in the future, because I don't know how big or small these tournaments are, but you might want to go over here and check him out as far as to see what he's putting out there for free. Also, Jay Cass obviously is one of our contributors as far as the soccer is concerned, and a few others. Guys, thank you so much for your support. I am the Dream. Always remember who you're with. Make the most of each and every day, as you cannot get this time back.
Yes, sir, man. Guys, we are Sports Bettors TV, the biggest show in the world, man. I am trying to find some baseball. I really am, and I'm kind of struggling a little bit. But, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I am not willing to force anything. If anything, it may be 1 to 2 plays max if I even decide to play at all. I may kind of do the quality time with the bride tonight. I don't know yet. But anyway, guys, we love you to death. Go out there. Go easy. Do your own homework. Bet your own plays. Check out the Hatters track of the week after this and get that money. Take care.